In the vast universe of Marvel, where gods, mutants, and cosmic beings collide, there are some matchups that fans just can't stop imagining. Today, we're diving into one of the most intense and destructive battles you could ever witness, the Thing versus the Juggernaut. Two colossal powerhouses. Two indestructible forces. But only one can emerge victorious. On one side, we have Ben Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed Thing from the Fantastic Four. A street-smart, tough-as-nails New Yorker who got caught in a cosmic storm and came out covered in orange rock with strength to rival the gods. His catchphrase, "It's clobberin' time," has become a war cry for comic fans around the world. On the other, Cain Marko, better known as the Juggernaut. An unstoppable force of destruction who draws his power from the ancient deity Cyttorak. Once he starts moving, nothing can stop him. He's a walking natural disaster, feared by X-Men, Avengers, and pretty much every superhero who's ever tried to slow him down. So why does this fight matter? Because it's not just a clash of fists, it's a collision of ideologies, origins, and raw, unfiltered rage. This battle is about who can take the most hits, dish out the most pain, and keep standing after the dust settles. And trust me, when these two collide, the ground shakes, literally. But to truly understand who would win, we need to go deeper. Their powers, their weaknesses, their feats, and even their mindset. Let's break it down. The Thing, strength born from sacrifice. Ben Grimm wasn't born a monster. He was once a regular man, a pilot, a friend, a hero. After being exposed to cosmic radiation during a mission with Reed Richards and the rest of the Fantastic Four, his body mutated into a living rock formation. But this transformation wasn't a gift. For Ben, it was a curse, one that took away his humanity but gave him unimaginable strength. His rocky exterior makes him incredibly durable. Bullets bounce off him. He can withstand explosions, extreme temperatures, and even deep space travel. And his strength? Let's just say he's gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk, multiple times. Sure, he's not as strong as the Hulk at full rage, but Ben has held his own. And that says a lot. But what really sets the Thing apart is his resilience, not just physically, but emotionally. He's constantly fighting inner battles. He never wanted to be a monster. But despite his tragic transformation, he chooses to be a hero every single day. He protects people. He fights for justice. And when it comes to battles, he doesn't back down, ever. He's lifted buildings, battled gods, and once even took on the Silver Surfer. His strength may have limits, but his willpower doesn't. The Thing is the kind of guy who keeps getting back up, no matter how many times you knock him down. And that makes him dangerous, very dangerous. Juggernaut, the unstoppable force of chaos. Cain Marko's journey to becoming Juggernaut is rooted in jealousy, pain, and a thirst for power. As the stepbrother of Charles Xavier, Cain always lived in his shadow. But his fate changed when he discovered the Crimson Gem of Cyttorak. Upon touching it, he was transformed into the avatar of destruction, the Juggernaut. Unlike Ben Grimm, who gained his powers accidentally, Juggernaut's transformation was intentional, and mystical. Once he becomes Juggernaut, he doesn't need food, air, or rest. He becomes immune to psychic attacks. And, most famously, once he gains momentum, nothing can physically stop him. Nothing. He's punched through magical barriers. Survived being thrown into space. Fought Thor, Hulk, and even the entire X-Men team, sometimes all at once. And he walks away from battles like it's just another Tuesday. Juggernaut doesn't just break walls, he breaks entire realities when powered up to his full potential. And let's not forget, when Cyttorak grants him full access to his powers, he becomes even more terrifying, glowing eyes, red armor radiating energy, and near immortality. His biggest weakness, however, isn't physical. It's mental. Juggernaut often underestimates his opponents. He's not a strategist. He's a battering ram. Direct. Brutal. predictable. But when you're nearly invincible, maybe that's all you need to be. Still, can that be enough against someone like the Thing? Someone who knows how to turn pain into power. Let's compare their most iconic feats and find out. Battles, feats, and showdowns, a look at history. This isn't the first time these two have crossed paths. In fact, in the comics, the Thing and Juggernaut have fought more than once, and the results have always been explosive. In one iconic battle, Juggernaut knocked the Thing through walls like he was made of paper. But Ben kept coming. He may not have won that battle, but he sure earned Juggernaut's respect. In another encounter, Ben Grimm used his brain and environment to temporarily slow Cain down, a testament to his adaptability. He's not just a brawler. He's a thinker. Trained in boxing and military combat, the Thing knows how to fight smart. Meanwhile, Juggernaut relies more on overwhelming power. Let's talk about their most impressive feats. The Thing has held off a Berserker Hulk, overpowered Namor underwater, lifted the Midgard Serpent, and survived fights with Thanos. He's also resisted mind control and proved he can take as much as he dishes out. Juggernaut has destroyed mountains, resisted magical attacks from Doctor Strange, overpowered Thor's hammer, and even once punched the dimensional walls of Limbo. His durability is borderline limitless. But there's more to winning a fight than just muscle. Stamina, battlefield awareness, and determination all come into play. The Thing has more heart. Juggernaut has more power. But what happens when those collide? Final verdict, who would really win? Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for. If the Thing and Juggernaut were to face off in a neutral arena, no prep time, no outside help, just pure combat, who would win? If the battle is quick and brutal, Juggernaut likely dominates. His unstoppable nature, combined with magical power from Cyttorak, gives him the edge in raw strength and invulnerability. Once he starts charging, even cosmic beings have trouble stopping him. But if the battle goes long, if it becomes a war of endurance, strategy, and heart, then the Thing starts to shine. He may not be as strong, but he's smarter in combat, has better teamwork experience, and fights with a deeper purpose. He doesn't give up, not ever. That's what makes this battle so intriguing. Juggernaut wins the early rounds. But the Thing? He wins the crowd, and sometimes, that makes all the difference. So here's the final verdict. In a straight-up brawl, Juggernaut has the upper hand. But in a drawn-out battle where tactics and heart matter just as much as power, the Thing could pull off the upset. It's close. It's brutal. But it's possible. Which side are you on? The unstoppable force? Or the unbreakable spirit? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic battles like this. Because in the world of heroes and villains, there's always another clash waiting to explode. It's clobbering time, or is it just another step for the unstoppable Juggernaut? You decide. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.